Hey, what's up, y'all? It's DJ Phanatic at djphanaticbeats.com. Welcome to my channel, and this is actually the first video of 2019 for me. If you haven't checked out my other videos, there are tons of other videos, probably around 400 other videos on here, if you like to check them out or whatever. But anyway, this is about you, recording artists. Are you planning? Are you making goals? Are you setting goals for 2019? I'm going to give you some things that helped me through the years, and hopefully it'll help you. So let's check it out. Alright, y'all, let's jump right into it. Once again, welcome to my channel. We're going to cover what you need to, not what you need to do, but what is good for you to do. Recording artists, rappers, singers, are y'all planning? Are y'all making goals? Are y'all, are you putting things down to help you progress in your career? I mentioned this in another video, but before I jump into that, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the sub button and as well as the bells, so that way you're part of our notifications and you get to see the other videos that I have posted, along with the hundreds of beat videos and also some other great videos that I did recently to help recording artists out, as far as learning a few things and a few things to avoid, and just, you know, some other useful information I hope that you gain from. And also shout out to all my subscribers that subscribed over the holidays. Also this past 2 months, man, it's crazy. I got a lot of new subscriptions, so thank y'all for just joining me and checking out the videos. And thank you for all the artists that actually purchase music, and I look forward to hearing your songs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys and gals that you know, support the music and as well as this channel. So if I say anything, I know you're just staring at the screen and stuff that I'm going to cover, but if I say anything that helps you and you can gain from, especially in this 2019, you know, definitely hit the thumbs up, and I appreciate it, and hit a sub as well if you like. So let's get into it. You know, 2019, everybody talks about resolutions. Oh, I'm excited, I'm gonna do it. You know, it's a fresh new start. You know, everyone in their mind, even advertisers advertise to, you know, New Year's, the first day of the year, whatever. Especially like gym, you know, memberships where people just want to work out and then they just stop, you know, towards the end of January, some in the first week, because they're not used to working out. So I'm getting on a tangent, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you have this high energy right now, you have this focus, you have this desire to you know, accomplish your goals as a recording artist. And this can be applied to many things, but I'm focusing more on recording artists because I know a lot of artists out there, friends of mine, colleagues of mine, and also, you know, there's a lot of artists on different levels too. So anyway, let's jump right into what you're reading there if you haven't read, and you know, you're not got, if you read it while I was talking. Yeah, I can't talk today. So anyway, when you're setting up goals, you might want to start from the top down. And what I mean by that, you ask yourself, what are your big goals for 2019? Like, what do you really want to accomplish this year? It's always a good idea to write them down and revisit this list often, especially when you need some inspiration. So, you know, what do you want to accomplish? I know a lot of artists don't, it's hard to balance like regular life, work life, you're working or school, and then you got your professional life, you know, your music life. So whether it's touring, getting in the studio, writing songs, collaborating, going to music functions, music events, all kinds of stuff, it can be exhausting. Trust me, as a working producer, I know. And also, you know, I work a day job as well, so I balance these times, and I got my personal life, so it's a lot, and I can totally relate to it. So basically, what do you want to accomplish this year? Sometimes some things you didn't accomplish last year and you really wanted to do it. I've been there too. So what you would do is just carry over what you didn't accomplish. You can always write that down, but it's a good idea to write these things down, whether it's like 2, 3, 4, or 5. Some people do 10, but you want to keep it focused. You don't want to have like 100 things you want to get done this year for annual goals. I'm talking big goals. Like for a recording artist, you probably some of you want to get signed, whether it's an independent label or major. Some of you want to finish a demo so you can shop to other record labels and A&Rs and managers and whatnot. Some just want a mixtape done. Maybe you never had a mixtape done and you want to have a mixtape done. Maybe you want to do your first show, like do a whole mixtape or at least 10 songs of yours on your own show in your local local city, club or whatnot. Maybe as a recording artist you want to write 100 songs this year. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. You gotta think big. Maybe you wanna buy your first house with your artist money. The money that you made as a recording artist. Maybe you want to buy your first car with all the money that you made as a recording artist. So these are like really huge goals that you can have. Maybe you want to build your own studio as a recording artist, or start your own label. So there's a lot of any big goal that you want. I say about 3 to 5. Write it down. What you want to accomplish this year. It's very important because without a destination, you're kind of just not shooting in the dark. Well, you can use that, but without a destination, you're kind of just drifting. Imagine like a cruise ship, right? Massive cruise ship. They have all these tools, all these navigation tools like sonar. They got GPS, they got maps, all that. Imagine, you're the captain, whatever, and you want to get to a destination. Imagine like just starting up the engine or whatever, not using any of those tools, and you just go. You have nowhere, like nothing to guide you there, and without a destination, you don't even know where you're going. So you want to have focus on the things that you want to accomplish. So with that being said, so once you got your yearly goals down, really think about it. Spend some time, at least an hour, to finish this. I don't know. It depends on you. Some people know what they want and they're focused on it. So sometimes it can be 10 minutes to an hour to figure out exactly what you want to accomplish. So next you want to go to your monthly goals. You write down what you want to accomplish each month. It's best to start on a month-by-month basis because things change and it's more challenging to plan over time. So basically, you do what you did for your annual goals. Like this month alone, what would you like to accomplish that you never done as a recording artist this month? Maybe you want to write 10 songs. Maybe you want to at least get your cover art done for a beat tape. Maybe you want to get a list of producers that you always wanted to work with. Maybe you wanted to at least do 5 songs this month or next month or whatever. Just have those monthly goals written down as well. So what you're doing is annual and then monthly, or what I do recommend is doing it month by month, because sometimes you'll plan out the whole year and it hurts when you don't finish. Let's say you only finish half the monthly goals of the whole year and you didn't have time to do the other stuff. So you want to stay refined, especially doing it month by month. It helps me anyway. So then once you get the month goals, you have weekly goals. Think about what you can get done each week. So obviously you see what kind of pattern we're doing here. It's from the top down. And then you have daily goals. So let me read this to you. You start the day with either, for me, I usually do meditation. I'm a deep dude. Most creatives are. I don't know. Not everyone's into meditation. You can do meditation, but I highly recommend it. You start the day either with meditation or reviewing your annual goals. Like I said before, you want to revisit these annual goals because it reminds you, especially you got a day job or you're just or wrapped up in school or family life or leisure, whatever. Let's say you sit on a couch all day after work, stuff like that. It helps remind you of like, these are the goals I want to accomplish. and especially when you review them and you look at them again. So reviewing your annual goals every day keeps you on target, keeps you on track like a GPS. And it's a very helpful thing that's helped me in my career as a producer and sound designer. So hopefully it helps you as a recording artist. I promise not to make this video too long, so we're gonna get through it. Also, it's always important to be in a positive state, especially in the morning, and be grateful. I mean, there's a lot of negativity in the world. Look on YouTube. Comments, people, like, you can put up the greatest content and somebody's gonna hate on it. Somebody's gonna put a thumbs down. Somebody's gonna be like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's free TV. I never understood that. But there's always like, I don't want to get too deep on a video, but there's positive energy and negative energy. But in the end, it's just energy. You know, energy is energy. But it depends on how the person is affected by it in a way. So like, there's people that just had a rough life, man, or their perspective is messed up, where they think everyone's out trying to get them, or they think that I can push him down so I can feel better about myself and stuff like that. So being positive in the morning and being grateful, that gives you that type of power, man. It helps you like move forward and coast beyond what people tell you that you can't do, and people tell you what you should do. Like, being grateful puts you on a higher plane. So it's important, especially in the morning, because you're setting yourself up, you know, for success the more you're positive, just to put it frankly. An easy way to be positive is to think about all the things in your life you appreciate. So, you know, as soon as you wake up, you know, think about what you appreciate in that moment. Thank you for that sleep. I know a lot of times I'm really grateful for sleep. You know, I'm working on like 5 hours of sleep right now, but when I get a good night of sleep, I'm really thankful for it. When I get a good meal, I'm really thankful for it. Like, think about what you appreciate, whether it's your family, you got loved ones, your parents, your equipment. You know, maybe you got like a small studio. Just think about how grateful you are for just having that. You know, I remember years ago when I didn't have anything to my name, you know, like bank account just getting negative. But I still found ways to find myself, be like, yo, my bank account negative, but I'm still going to school, you know, or, you know, living conditions. Like, I didn't have a place to stay, but, you know, I'm still able to eat at least every day, one meal a day, stuff like that. So you can always find the positive in every situation. It's just how you train your mind and how you think about it. So you write down your daily goals that you want to accomplish. And this is important. You prioritize your daily goals, especially the ones that bring you money and a source of income. Or usually you want to prioritize your daily goals to how can I put this? Like, your daily goals, you don't want to like check Instagram. Why is that a priority? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need substance. So you might want to schedule meetings with managers, look up managers or whatever, or look up appointments with labels, or look up every major performance event in your city, or things that you want to do in your city. Or like rap battles, freestyle battles are awesome because you always got producers watching, you always got people in the industry listening, you know, that show up in the cut. I do that a lot. Like, you know, I'll show up to something, not tell people I'll be there sometimes, and just to hear the rawness and the talent that's right here in my own city. And, you know, you can do that. So write down your daily goals and prioritize them. And what I mean by that, you know, don't just keep putting up time wasters, man. You want to prioritize, especially stuff that makes you income, you know, that, or make you income over time, because your main goal is to live your dreams doing music, and being compensated for it. That's the end goal. You know, imagine doing what you want for the rest of your life. You know, as an artist, rapping, singing, traveling, you know, having fun. But it's not all about fun. It's a lot of work. But when you have a passion for it, the word work doesn't exist. I mean, it's like a whole nother level. But anyway, levels, Meek Mill. So you write out daily goals that you want to accomplish. You prioritize your daily goals, especially the ones that bring you money and source of income. Then cross them off as they are completed. It starts to feel good when you get things done and move to the next. So I love this one because I have daily goals every day, and marking them off, like, yep, I did that. It brings a type of energy to you. Like, you can even just type it on here, make your Word doc. I write it on like a sticky pad or notepad or whatever, and write the things down that I need to do daily, and then just cross them off as they're done. So, and it gives you like a positivity feel. It makes you feel like you accomplished something, and also like you're creating momentum. So getting things done, like I said, gives you momentum to keep going. Like, it's like hurdles. You know, I don't know, I was a track star or whatever. I did hurdles for a little bit. I was mainly a sprinter. Or think about football. You know, every touchdown I got, I was a running back. Every touchdown I got, it made me want to run harder. Like, run faster, hit anybody harder. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a momentum, and you're like, man, I did that. What? I didn't think I could do that. And you mark that off, you're on to the next one. So it definitely helps you out, especially, you know, when you cross off your daily goals. So getting things done give you momentum to keep going. Some days you won't get everything done. You know, don't feel bad. Just move it to the next day, but try your best to complete. Some days you won't get things done, trust me, because I had like 20 things to do, and I felt really bad that I only finished half. But then the next day I finished the other half and then some that wasn't even on the list. So some days, you know, are different because maybe your energy is different, maybe you're not distracted, maybe you're not interrupted. Could be a number of things, but don't feel bad that you haven't finished it. Just be consistent that you're constantly trying. And this is outside of your private life. Like, you know, after work or whatever, you got to put that energy into your craft, your passion. So, you know, be mindful of your daily goals, which should be steps to complete your weekly goals, and weekly goals should be steps to monthly goals, and monthly goals should be steps to those big 2019 goals. This sentence is very important. Like, that's what I was saying about the top, start from the top down. You have major goals, and then for annual goals, and then you have monthly goals. So basically you want to tie in those goals and see basically levels, like how many things I need to get done this week to reach this weekly goal. So you want to, I don't know, as a recording artist, I don't know, I would definitely work my catalog. It depends on what level you are. I definitely work on my catalog, because the more you rap or the more you sing, the more you write, the better you get at it, and you become an animal. I've seen a lot of artists grow over the years, and just by you know, consistently doing it. You know, you get better at cadences, like your rap style, and you get better at using words in certain places, and you get better ear training. You kind of connect with the key better. I mean, there's a lot of things that you just overall grow. So, you know, doing daily goals that connect to weekly goals, and weekly goals that connect to monthly goals, and monthly goals connect to 2019 to annual goals. So basically, you want to keep in mind what those annual goals are, and then just break it down in pieces, and you kind of work from the top down. And you know, it's usually best to do it month by month when you do monthly goals, so that way you can keep track of your progress. Alright, so this can be applied to almost anything, like I said in the beginning, but remember to make time for your craft outside of your personal/day job life. Otherwise, you won't make any progress with your true passion. And that's basically what I was saying earlier. You know, shout out to all the artists that do this full time. I know it's tough, man. I know. You know, because income is not consistent. You know, and doing art full time is challenging, but it's also daring, and it's bold, and it's an entrepreneur. You know, you're out there doing shows. You're trying to just elevate based on your own God-given talent, and just stay at it. You know, just keep going. Don't let anybody stop you, especially if you're starting out and you're not really good at it yet. You know, I mean, sometimes you need an outside ear too. You don't want to just keep letting your homies hear, you know, your songs or whatever in the car, or, you know, wherever. You want to like step out your comfort zone, like get on stage. Don't even go there with your homies. Go by yourself. You know, I've been there too. I've been a lot of places by myself, and it helps you grow, you know, as a person and also as an artist. And I see making music as an artist too, because it's all art anyway. But yeah, so there you go. That's what I mean from starting from the top down, and, you know, organizing your 2019 goals, so that way you're on a straight and narrow path. Not narrow, but sometimes there's curves and twists and whatnot, but you want to make sure you have some type of organization, because just wishing and randomly doing stuff and not having consistency will not get you the results that you want. You want results, and you want to be happy doing it, so you got to put that energy into it. And what I mean by energy also is, like, imagine a car. You know, you step on the gas and you're stuck in the mud. Those wheels are turning. You know, you want some type of foundation. And for me, doing daily goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, annual goals is my foundation, because I have structure. So I'm not going to talk too much. I talked a lot for this video. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy the video as well, go ahead, please subscribe, hit the bell button as well, so you're part of notifications. And again, it's been DJ Phanatic from DJPhanaticBeats.com. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace and blessings.